guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today is a fun video. We're going to talk about products that I just bought from Sephora about a month ago, and I'm just going to do some speed reviews for you guys and just basically talk about the box that I got, the things that I got, what I felt. I've used these products for about a month now, and now I'm kind of like, a lot of it's foundation and a lot of it's concealer. And it's just the new stuff that I've gotten, and I've used it for majority of the month, and I want to do like quick reviews on it and what do I think about them. I hope that makes sense. But let's go ahead and get started. The first item I want to talk about, you guys, is this Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palette. This is the Master Matte eyeshadow palette by Makeup by Mario. So I actually do like this palette. I was expecting it to be a little bit more higher quality because it's Makeup by Mario. I feel like he is a makeup god and he knows makeup so well. I feel like maybe he just didn't have the right people helping him with certain things. I don't know. I feel like for a makeup artist, I wasn't really expecting this type of quality, but it is good quality, you guys. It is still a very good quality eyeshadow palette. But I will say that, will I break the bank for it? Would I, like, if I wasn't a beauty blogger, would I have bought it? Maybe not, because it just doesn't make sense, because it's kind of like a neutral palette. There's nothing really exciting about it except for that it's a neutral palette with a bunch of nudes. And the problem with it also is that the nudes the colors don't really look that color. Like, this color will not look this color on my eyes. It'll look very cool toned, or it'll look very ashy on my skin tone. So it's not super brown girl friendly for me in my experience. I don't know if anybody's tried this palette. Let me know what you think. I have seen some people try on the chrome stuff and other things that he has, and other people have really loved that stuff, but this was not one of them for me. But I just love him so much. It's hard for me to say something that he created is not good, because it's not my favorite, because I love him. When he did the palette with Kim Kardashian, that palette was really great, and I still really love that palette. So I was expecting this to be the same. Let's talk about this Kaja Beauty joystick. So this is the joystick brightening under eye setting powder. I don't know why I bought this. I think I bought it because I was really intrigued by the joystick, and I love playing video games, so this whole joystick vibe was the cutest thing ever. I think the packaging is amazing. It's super cute. I really love the packaging, but I didn't really care for the product. I really didn't care for the product. It really didn't do anything. There was nothing amazing about it. I don't like that it's pressed inside. I don't know if I can open this. Yeah. So if you look inside, okay. So if you look inside, you guys, that is completely just pressed. And then this doesn't even, but even then, even if you can push this in, it's just not, I don't know. I see, look, and then when you're trying to close it, it's hard to close. Yeah. So you can like press that in and you can like do all this. I just think it's cute, but if it was a powder, like not being pressed pigment, and it was like actual like minerals or like loose powder inside, it probably would have been a little bit more impressive, but it didn't do anything. So I have to skip on this. I'm sorry, Kaja. I love everything else you make, but this was just wasn't the business. It was more for packaging, I guess. I mean, it's really cute. Like if you're gonna film a video and you just have this and people are gonna be like, ooh, what's that? Right? It's really clickbaity. It Cosmetics came out with a new foundation. This is their Your Skin But Better foundation. What's really cool about this foundation is it has a lot more colors. You guys know It Cosmetics has always had a little bit of issues with having a lot of colors in their foundation. In my opinion, I've never gone to It Cosmetics for foundation because they never had my color. But now they do. I mean, they had like the tan color, but it was always too orange on me. But now they have a foundation with tons and tons of colors. And honestly, like it was a solid foundation. It was actually really good. Did I see a difference in my skin? Not really. I have a really good skincare regimen, so I didn't think I was going to see a difference with this foundation in my skin, but it is good. If you're somebody that really wants to just have healthy skin and you really care about like what goes on your skin, this is a great foundation for you. I think It Cosmetics is a great brand, especially for anybody that's older or past the age 40. I would say it's a really good brand for them. It's an all age brand, I feel like, but personally, I have other foundations that I really, really love. So this one isn't going to make it into my collection, but it wasn't a horrible foundation. Also, if you guys go down below, I will have this foundation linked down below because I have the full review if you guys want to see the full review on this one. But personally, I'm okay with it. It's beautiful. It's nice. If you're into the natural medium coverage look, this would be perfect for you. Okay, guys, I know you've already seen me talk about this tons of times. This is the Nars Soft Matte Foundation. I am obsessed with this foundation. I felt like it was just so good. I felt like it's my favorite. I actually have it on this side. I have two different foundations on because I'm testing out foundations right now. But this side I have it on and I just love it. I love how it looks. Like if you look on this side of my face, it just looks so much sultry and better. And then this side, it's like, I mean, this side looks good too, but you know what I mean. It's good. It's full coverage. It goes on really nice. It minimizes your pores. It looks like second skin. It lasts all day. It doesn't crease. And it just looks, it's so good. And it's actually not even that expensive. It reminds me of Giorgio Armani Power Fabric, but it's not $89. You know what I mean? So I love this foundation. I love Nars for their coloring. All of their color shades are really, really good too. It's always pretty on point with coloring. I feel like I don't have any demarcation going on because this is, you know, like it just looks perfect. I love the coloring. They have various colors. Nars is always really good. I really love them as a brand. It's weird. I never thought I was going to like them because I was always such a MAC girl. I mean, I'm still a MAC girl. I still love MAC, but Nars was always like this person I didn't want to go to because I didn't want to cheat on MAC with. But now I'm like a total Nars girl and I like love Nars products all the time. Every time I try a new Nars product, I love it. No, let me not lie, because there's going to be a product that's going to come up and I'm going to be like, I don't really like this. But yeah, this is really good. You guys should definitely check this out. All right, guys, I have been wearing Rare Beauty for about a month. I've been wearing it. I probably wore it like maybe 10, 15 times already because I really wanted to try it out and test it out. It's a great foundation. $29. Not bad. The color though, the skin tones, I am not here for it. It does make you look really, really red. And if you're somebody who is a brown girl and you're so not into like the red foundation and you don't want to look red at all, you like more of a yellow undertone, I would maybe skip Rare Beauty because their undertones are very warm. They're super, super warm, but the formula is great. It's better than a tinted moisturizer. I would say that, like, if you're into the tinted moisturizer vibe, but then you feel like the tinted moisturizer does nothing for your skin, get this foundation because it'll actually do something for your skin and it'll actually give you just the best amount of coverage, but not too much, not too little, like right. It's like the perfect natural vibe. It actually reminds me, the formula reminds me a lot. The formula reminds me a lot of the Maybelline formula, the finishing. Both of them look very, very similar. Actually, I should do a foundation battle. Because they both are very similar to me. They have the very similar vibe to me, both of them. That's what it reminded me of when I tried it. So I'm gonna do a battle and see which one performs better because they reminded me of each other. So that's what I can compare it to, but it's not a horrible foundation. If you love Selena Gomez and you think she's amazing, I say get it. It's just $29 and they also donate to mental health organizations and the vibe of the brand is really great. So support for creativity and support for the vibe, right? I also ordered the Rare Beauty concealer. It's good. I like this concealer. This is actually really, really good. It actually reminds me of the Maybelline Fit Me concealer as well. It's very similar. Finishing was very similar, but this is very refreshing under the eyes. It doesn't crease. It's not too light. It's not too heavy. It's like the perfect combination of concealer for you, but I also feel like it's a dupe to the Fit Me foundation. I mean, I also think it's a dupe to the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. So I don't know. I feel like I should test it out to see if it's an actual dupe. And what I love about this concealer is it literally melts into your skin and there's like no cakey vibe, but it leaves coverage. So usually when a concealer melts into your skin, it looks like you don't have any concealer on, but it literally looks good, still looks refreshed, still looks seamless. And then at the same time, it is buildable. So I was able to build it. I was able to wear 2 layers of it and still look good because you guys know I like to push the product to see how far we could take a product. And I was able to do a lot with this. This was actually a yes out of my whole box. Here is my box of Sephora and all the things that I got in it. And I'm just like, deciding what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of. Okay guys, the next thing I'm going to do is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This also is a new concealer that came out by Nars, and they did it with the Soft Matte. Usually when a foundation comes out, a new foundation comes out, they always come out with the concealer with it. And sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. This was a miss, which I was surprised. I usually love concealers, and I love Nars stuff, and I thought this concealer was going to be great. It comes in this whole pot situation, which I really don't like, because I just don't even like how it comes. Because I just feel like you're going to end up taking too much. It's a lot. When concealers come into this form, it's very cakey. I felt like when I put it underneath my under eyes, it was dragging. It was really hard to blend out. It didn't do anything once it was blended. Like, first of all, you were super hard to blend out. And then after you were super hard to blend out, you did nothing. You gave me no coverage. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just wouldn't recommend this to anyone who has dark circles, or anyone who's trying to, you know, conceal something, or even if you have like really severe under eyes, like bags and stuff like that, because you want to look awake. I just don't think this did anything. I was very disappointed by this. It made me really sad. Just stick to their other concealer. They have another concealer. I don't know where that concealer's at, but they have another concealer that is really good. Their regular original OG Nars concealer is really, really good. Just stick to that one. Don't even, like, I mean, you know, you don't really need it in your life. Next thing that I got in the box was the By Makeup Mario. Okay, you guys know that I'm a sucker for highlighters. I love highlighters, and I cannot resist when I see a highlighter. So this highlighter, you guys, it is, I mean, is it just not, it's gorgeous, right? She's pretty, she glistens. She's amazing, right? She's a cheater as well, because she does not come off like this. She does not look as good. No, look, when you look at, do you see all that? Like, it's just, and then you spread it, it's all glitter. Like, it's just so glittery. It just doesn't go on well. I'm gonna like just see, look at that. It just goes on so glittery. It's so chunky. And I probably messed up my makeup today. Okay, see? Look at how chunky that is. That is so chunky. I mean, sometimes I like, okay, I say it's chunky and then I proceed. Well, you gotta even out one side. If you did one side, you gotta even out the other side. But look at how glittery that is. So glittery, so chunky. And if I'm gonna need another product to mix into this, to make this work, I don't want it, because I like simple makeup. I don't like it to be a lot of work. I don't want to have to mix things, even though I do mix things all the time, but I don't want to have to mix this to make it perform. I don't. You sucked me in, because I thought it was going to be amazing. It does look good, but I'm telling you, in person, it's a little too glittery. It looks like you just put on like a bunch of glitter on your cheeks, and it just looks crazy. So it was not as promising. I did not like it. I'm really sad because I only got 2 products from the Makeup by Mario line, and I was like, why did you fail me? Really failed me. The next item is this Matte Velvet Skin Concealer. Yes, you guys, I got a lot of concealer because I like trying out concealers. I'm a weirdo. I love trying out concealers. But this concealer was not the business. It did nothing for me. I didn't like it at all. It was just really cakey. It was really heavy. It just did not do the business, and there is better concealers on the market. And I got sucked into this because I saw people on TikTok using it, and everybody on TikTok was like, this is so bomb. This is so good. You don't even need foundation. You could just use this. No, this is too cakey. I wouldn't use this as a foundation. It's way too thick as a foundation. It's so thick. Look at that. It's really, really thick. I mean, this stuff is thick. Let me just show you guys. Look at how thick that is. It's like, it's super thick. Like, look, it's just so thick. You see that? It's very thick. Super thick concealer. It reminds me of the Kevyn Aucoin concealer, the one that comes in a pot. It reminds me of that one. And that one's way too heavy. I just feel like it's too heavy for me, and I didn't really like it. And definitely is KK. Super KK. Okay, guys, so it looks like I wasn't super impressed by everything in my box. I didn't have the best experience with all the new makeup that I ordered, but I mean, I did have some wins. Anyways, you guys can shop all these items down below in the description box. Just go ahead and click the description box, see more, and everything will be linked down there for you guys. If you're interested, if you have tried any of these products, please let me know, and I will have a conversation with you about it in the comment section, because I love talking to you guys. It's my favorite thing to do. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.